Figured do this since I've got some time, and then the StreamYard thing, like I've said before, I've got 20 hours, I think, of free time. Then I'd have to pay to jump up. I don't even know what it is. It's like $240 a year, so $20 a month. I don't know about that, but I think I'm at 1352 right now. So figured we dug out the box. Snoop, Xavier had asked, I don't even know how long ago, month and a half, 2 months maybe. He's like, man, you need to do a rummage of just like some of your NFL Hall of Fame patch stuff. Thank you, Bob. Thank you. And I've got some of it here. I think it's when I was leafing through and organizing again all the letters for the box rummages. Good. You gonna go live for that? I'm hoping the answer is yes. Going through the box stuff and putting it in, then like I took stuff out, and then I think I ended at J, just because J was insane with players. Elway, Stallworth, Green, Brown. I don't know who else. That's who I can see in the top. And it's going to be comfortable. Half and half. I don't know. That needs to be all. Again, like I told you, even if you think it's boring, even if you think people aren't watching. Oh, look at this guy. Blah blah blah. That's what we do best. Like I said, Bob, even if you don't want to do it, just for memory's sake and all that stuff, just to have it in the record books in the YouTube archives. This will be in no particular order. And maybe, yeah, there's some baseball in there too, so that'll be fun. Like I said, there's because again, if I would have had the opportunity to do that with my dad, I'd fucking do it. But I don't even know if they had they didn't have digital cameras around by the time he passed in '94. But they had the camcorders, the old big big bulkers. So I've got little league stuff with his voice on there, and that's about it. Some other like family type shit, but not much. So get it on fucking film. So even if you're like, I look as you look awkward or feel odd, your kids. And again, I don't know if you have brothers or sisters, but guess what? They got kids too. They can see Papa, see what he's like without, in just sort of an unrestricted setting. That's my what I tell people if they get the chance to do that. And that's what I mean. I've got very little. It's VHS stuff where, again, it's mostly him yelling at me for watch that pitch. And then not even like Christmases. That's a thing. Yeah. See, nothing's going on tonight either. Who cares? I'd rather watch you than investor, dealer, ranch fucking fucks. I want to. That's again, what we're gonna. Okay, I, I, Steve, I can't even remember what I did last week. I'm sure you've said that. I know you mentioned that as we've talked a lot, but my brain, I feel 10 years from now, they'll call me Potato Dave Archer. I won't be Amish. Just be sitting in the corner. Um, but yeah, I'll watch that. I'll watch you guys ripping packs. Um, tired of, I like, again, what we do, obviously, because that's what we like to do. That's, yeah, mine was what, 26 years now, this past August. So I think we had a nice little run of male family members just drop. And my grandpa, my great grandpa, then my dad, in the span of, I think, 4 years. And then all the women seem to live older, but they lose their minds. Because anytime I'd go with my mom, and oh, we'll have plenty of time for that, my friend. My grandma or my grandma's losing it now. That I don't know what it is with her breathing, and it's not COVID related. I mean, I worry about her getting it because I'm sure it'd be um fucking curtains immediately. But her breathing has gotten so fucking bad. She'll come into the grocery store Fridays with my mom, and she can use the cart, but then now she's got to use the walker a lot more, and even then she is gassed immediately. So, and then this medication doesn't do much of anything. So, I don't know. She's stubborn. She's just like, whatever. I don't care. But so yeah, it's the women seem to hold on a lot longer, but then their health fucking just absolutely is disastrous. My great grandpa's probably the longest living male in the family, maybe an uncle, but they're in pretty good shape, and they did a lot of stuff. And the other people that died earlier in the 50s, most were smoking and drinking heavily related. I think my dad's brother died, God, when he was like 45, back in like the mid 80s. So, um, yeah, I have a 50-50 chance of going early or living a horseshit old existence, and I'm hoping it's the going early part, or maybe a little not early, but mid 60s up to 70. That's where I'd like to. Because again, I don't want to see after that. I'll be a blob. I've said to people, my stomach's gonna look like Fat Albert's lower lip, but in a jumbo version. So, and I don't have I just don't care about exercise and doing all that shit. I mean, I do enough work or stuff at work, but walking around all day, I mean, if I had a step counter, probably like 25, 30,000 steps every day. But then I come home and hammer a bag of chips and some sort of delightful chicken nonsense or ramen, and guzzle some of that wild cherry Pepsi that Herd Fan 87 is so keen on. But let's get to some cards. Well, I'll save the fun talk for tomorrow, Steve, when we can really get into it. I just want to show some cards. Because I haven't done that really in a while. I've got stuff still mail days. I've got the Bob Lewis Jr. Stack of mail. Well, it's the same as I've been, Steve, but it's upstairs in the bedroom. That's another thing we'll talk about. We'll talk about at some point too. You and I alone. What's going on, Vinny? No hockey today. No hockey, unfortunately. But I want to show this football stuff. Snoop 12922. I think that's his YouTube handle. He was super keen on getting me wanted to see this because I think I watched one of his live streams with him and Aaron Davis, and he's like, "Man, you got to show your football shit. You've got some of the most impressive patches and shit out there on YouTube." And I don't, I'm horrible with compliments. Even the Josh Johnson stuff, I know I've got the best collection. There is no other. But I mean, that's not like you're sitting on top of the mountain and you're smoking a stogie or a pipe and you're just like looking on at the sunset and like, I've got the best Josh Johnson collection. Feeling like Juan Valdez or something. It's a great accomplishment, but at the same time, for card type things, collections, I have to feel myself that I've got the best collection. I can't sit there and be like, I agree, I love the accolades, the comments, the well wishes, the pats on the back, whatever. But again, it's one of those things where I won't feel it's complete until I've got what I feel I need to get to make it feel complete. Um, at the same time, I don't strive to. You do, you do, Steve. I would concur with that, and I can't wait to see that portion of the TD Collection Showcase series. I can't wait to see that. I just, for me, I don't go out and strive to have what others perceive to be the best. If they think it's the best, that's, I have a hairy back. Look at these. That's baby blonde or whatever. Nice, nice. And that's not Nair and that's not anything. I don't have which you'd think I would, the Sasquatch arms. But I don't collect who I collect or what I collect to have the best in the eyes of others. I do it for the best for me. Like Brodeur, if I don't get half the base, half the low end stuff, which really doesn't intrigue me as much as other players used to do. No, I'm just in it, and it sounds terrible just for the inserts, the parallels, the serial numbered lower or higher, the the more difficult to obtain cards. You gotta send them off to the grocery store more often. Slip in an extra 20 in the purse. Maybe that'll work, or who knows it. It's same with me. You look at the videos I've put out, it hasn't been much. It's just been hectic. Just this last month plus, it's been vacation on the North Shore, um, getting back to work. Anytime you take any time off, I'm always busting ass trying to catch up. Trying to think what else I did. Of course, there's no concerts or any of that shit, which sucks. Because that Louder Than Life festival this year in Louisville had Metallica, and we were going to go to that. We are going to go watch Metallica. Haven't get it done. Do it. Um, process of moving again. Moving three entities. Um, it's just been, and then going to Appleton, visiting my brother down there. So that's gonna get 8 hour, 9 hour trip driving, plus stopping for food. So that last Thursday and this past Monday, that's what it was. Not today, obviously, but a week ago, and then moving again, trying to get everything out. and got everything out. Luckily, landlord was pretty cool and said, yeah, if it takes you October 1st as well, you can do that too. But man, it was fuck. Drive, get home. I think Monday at 5 p.m. I think it was still about 9. Packed, brought stuff here. Tuesday 7 to 1 at work, then till 8 p.m. on Tuesday night. Try to get here, do the show with Matt, just have something to keep the content going and the videos and the episodes going. Really wanted to get a hockey one out just because that's really where what's in my heart, more my focus has really been there. And just, again, there isn't, just like with football inserts, there's not a lot out there that I know of like hockey inserts. And then to repay Matt the favor of him coming on, and Steve was busy, so it was perfect timing, even though I was just absolutely zapped of any injury. That's where my focus has been. It's been hockey. I do have some football coming in from TNT. I had a hockey set I wanted fucking bad. I want it. They didn't ship, and I said, "Well, what's going on with that?" Heard nothing. It's like, "Hey, man, I got the card, but I don't have the set. What's up?" And they refunded me the money, which I didn't really want the money. I wanted the fucking set because it's an awesome insert set. Not where it's super valuable, but it's a super innovative set that I didn't have any cards of, and it had big stars in it. And so I was sort of sour on that, and that sort of soured my mood for the week. So when their stuff went off on Thursday, I won a few, but we were fucking moving. Wednesday it was 5 to 1, and yeah, I was. It again. It wasn't something. It wasn't like, oh man, it's a Kramer's Choice or like the masks or the die cuts or something like that. It was just something. There was that Dial-A-Stat, the Pacific Prism Dial-A-Stat set. I think Yager, Gretzky, Waugh, Yzerman, Korea. I don't know what Lindros might have been in there too. I don't know if Brodeur was, like Forsberg. I'm just going off names, but I got that for like 22.50. 10 card set, 250 a piece. I thought I did pretty well, and didn't send. So wish you did too. That would have obviously helped you out with the TD collection. Yeah, the big. I don't know if Hasek might have been there either. I don't. Again, without the Beckett in front of me, which I don't have right here, which it should be. Yeah, that was Vinny. I had just seen that you put that on Instagram this past week. So that that got me sore too. I was like, I'm happy you got it because you're a Pens fan, but fuck that. I was really bummed because that, again, it's not rare. It's not super valuable. It's unique, and it would have knocked off a bunch of the guys I would have had to chase. Well, I saw like I said, 2 weeks ago was TDs that popped up. I was like, oof. Because I bid on a couple because I didn't know you hadn't said anything about you bidding. I didn't know what you had. I know I've got the list, and again, I need to fucking print that off somewhere just to have it, and then over time you can be like, hey, I got AB, just fucking rattle off what you got so I can mark them off as well. But I saw some of those, and I bid on some hoping to win, and I think I was driving at the time because it's just been, the moving has sucked. Like I said, 5 to 1 Wednesday. Then I moved with Trista till like 12:30. She went to sleep earlier, and I went back and hauled one more load out, and then got up on Thursday morning at like 5 to move stuff from storage in a trailer to here, and then load up another portion, then work 7 to 1, and then go down. It usually is. This last week was been, well, a week to 2 weeks, just been insane. I think it's downstairs right now, but and then what was it till 11:30 Thursday night, and then woke up I think about 3:50 on Friday morning to run some garbage up to the store because I had a whole shit ton of garbage that I wanted to get out of the apartment, so that Friday morning all that needed to be done was um, we did vacuuming the night before, the tub, the bathroom. All we needed to do was the kitchen floor, the kitchen, like the handles on the door and the fridge and the freezer, and then the countertops. So that's all we needed. Got that done, and oh, I've never been so sore in my life, going up and down so many stairs. And then you see these behind me, they look like the cheap ones. Fuck, are they heavy? Oh, everything's just heavier. Turn 40 and everything goes to shit. I mean, 30, I'm like, yeah, I'm a good man. I'm strong. And 35 came along and holy balls, this sucks. 40 comes along, it's like everything feels like 10 times heavier now. Oh, and the stairs, it was raining. It hailed one day. Um, it was a cold rain too, so it wasn't fun. But yeah, it's see you, Bob. I know I'll stop over for sure. Um, I'm sure everybody else will, and I echo those statements. Good luck and have fun. That's the thing. Take the time in and get some stories out of your dad. I want to know more about him, what he did as a youth, what he did what he did for jobs over the years. 'Cause I just find that interesting. I just want to I like knowing about people, just sort of their path. So yeah, it's been. Oh fuck, I'm tired. I'm starting to feel a little better today, but yeah, this morning was a struggle. So I think what else? Oh, the TNT auctions. I won one, and I think I had bid on like a '94 Sportflix artist proof blood, so lost it. And again, it wasn't for much, but I quickly threw numbers down, hoping, and I just got beat by not much. A couple Terrell Davises. I don't even know who else was in that lot or on the grouping, but I mean, there's a bunch of stuff. Just the moving was the Thursday was traveling. There's a TD. What did I lose? 98 atomic. I lost that. One of Bowman's best to 100. The 95 S or Sportflix. I don't know if I've got the Bledsoe. The 94 one I was hoping to get because again, like it's not tough in the sense where it's super rare, but it's 1 in 36. Plus you have X amount of players, so the hypothetical pack pull odds per player. It's stupid, but um, the action pack 96 artist proof was another one. I don't know what I won after that. I think the week before though I won a few things. So I should have those coming in this week. The only one I did win, spoiler alert, will be the 97. That sucks. Fuck, hopefully that gets sent out soon so we can show that off too. That as those don't I don't think show up super often. Because that was what, a playoff or a Donruss product. The one I won was a 97 Donruss preferred, and he's got the platinum subset in the set as it goes bronze, silver, gold, platinum. Platinum obviously being the hardest, and there's only what 15. I'd say between 10 to 25 players. It's 10 and 20 maybe in the set. But I got the cut to the chase parallel. We got that for like $9. So hopefully he sends it again. But that's, you don't want. I keep trying to find those where it's not a rare card, but again, it's just something. You just want to get it done out of the way, and because again, then you can sort of allocate those funds and the focus back on the lower numbered stuff that you don't have that might pop up or is up. So with that only being 27 minutes in and not showing one card, that's got to be a record. Start showing a few cards. We got Joe Green out of Classics. Look at that blue foil. To 10. I think he died recently. If he hasn't yet. Okay. Will do, Steve. I'll check that out. Tark the Shark. Old UNLV coach. Loved him with that towel gnawing on that on the sideline. Couple baseball here. Ichiro patch to 50. The new locale, so I'll have to tinker a little bit with the the focus. See how that's all going to work out. Another 04 SP Game Used Edition 50 patch. Ichiro. Quantum Leaf 01. Millennium Team Henry Ellard. Doesn't sign a ton. Out of 06 NT, one of my favorite sets. Hugh McElhenney, the $1 million backfield for the 49ers. Tim, John Henry Johnson, and somebody else. I don't. Brody? John Brody, maybe? And that is number to 39. Jim Brown auto jersey. The auto is right on his jersey number. $32. The red ink variation, we just saw only moments ago. I like this one a lot more. Just because UNLV's colors. There's a red and a black. Those are the two. Ogman, Larry Johnson. I know there's so many more, and I can picture that team. That team was just a fucking dynamite team. 01 SPA, not a Hall of Famer, but when Super Bowls are going on, he's pretty instrumental. Jim Plunkett, gold variation of the Sign of the Times of 25. I won this off one of the auction sites on the auction pages on Facebook, and I beat Everett Wenzel for it, 888888. I was very happy to beat him. It's not a New England Patriot, so he doesn't need to be touching any of that stuff. Certified fabric of the game, 25, Jim Kelly. Until recent years, he really didn't have many autos. So the older stuff, even the Pro line, used to cost about $20. Trying to think what else he's had. But again, the most recent years, he's had more. A Johnny Randall 96 Pro line auto. I mean, real plain Jane, but I loved him with the Vikings. He was such a beast. So much energy. Again, one of my favorite sets, just all encompassing. Jimmy Otto, patch out of 06, certified fabric of the game. 25. Shocking, I know. 06 NT. Joey, I know you're out there somewhere. Phillips, get on here. Two color, but again. Forrest Gregg, 25. Vintage baseball. I think it's a second year. I don't know. 55 or 56. It's got I think a pinhole, something. A pinhole or just a dimple in the card. Yeah. It's a little crevasse in the card, but old Hank Aaron, I don't know, 50, it's 55, 56, somewhere in there. I'm not a vintage guy. I like vintage a lot. I should do more because Bob Gibson just passed, and that's easily that's my favorite old baseball player of the post-war era up until like 90. I think you'll be able to see on top. It's like a little right above the A, the first A in Aaron. That's a little nick in the card. Your collection, Clint. That's where those Freddie Mitchells are. That was, if it wasn't Vic or LT that year, I did not really want. I didn't want Freddie Mitchell. I didn't want Rod Gardner. Santana Moss was another one that all those guys just didn't do much for me. They're undersized, and Gardner really didn't do much at Clemson. Here's a Larry Zonk, I think. Nope, Yarrow, your Premier. What's up, Brad? That'll be in the next video, Clint. I'll make sure to showcase all those wonderful talents. And then out of 07, I think. No, 05? 05 to 50. Gene Upshaw. Limited, the old fabric of the game, and then older NT. That's pretty much where I pump a lot of money into football-wise. This is 2012 NT patch of Jim Parker, the Hudson fan Tom. I know you watch YouTube videos galore now. Johnny U. Three of 25. One of these I got from Michael. And I don't remember which one. So I got a couple of these. This one's 50. Montana fabric of the game. Got this for a song, I think, too. This was like 25. Which again, you might think it's a ripoff. Probably an auto of him, but Mirror Emerald, John Smith, Schmitty, where you at? You love Emmys. Patch down here, 2-color, 2 of 5, Hines Ward, and then I was shocked I got this. There was last April, 2019 maybe. There was a guy selling tons of NT. You go back and watch my videos, don't recommend it. I picked up a ton because they were some of the most gorgeous cards I had seen, and I was super stoked. I picked up a bunch. So at that time, that's all I was picking up from this guy was just doing that. And I'm happy. I'm happy I did it because there's so many that will not be shown again or pop up because they're so limited. And again, here's one that you won't see another copy of. I was shocked I'd won it for the price I did. I think it's another McElhenney. Yeah, Hugh McElhenney. Patch, patch, patch. One of one. I thought that was going to go for a lot more. I had put a decent bid in, nothing earth shattering, but won it, and I said, no, that can't be right. Can't be. I had one Elway. I traded away at RBI Crew 7 trade night in 2016, maybe 2016, 2017, one of the 2 years, and I got some nice stuff in return. So it was a good deal, and then where I got the Elway at for a price, I felt comfortable because I got the Elway I think for under 60, and it was the 2001. What the hell would it have been? Donruss passing the torch, maybe. Oh, there's tons of those in that NT. Just far too many. I know there's stuff to like 11 to 2 to like 6. A lot of jersey number type stuff too, which it makes it somewhat fun, but at the same time, it's yeah. If you're a player collector, that just makes it that much more difficult. But I traded the Elway, got 2 in return that might be in this box. So I had to pick up another Elway at some point. I knew I wanted to either pick up that one or this one. Again, not the flashiest. There's Quantum Leaf out there too that I wouldn't mind picking up eventually because this auto sort of it blends into the card design. But it's the Don Sealy Threads, and if you look at his jersey, there's the lore. Put the mag on there. Yeah, if you see on his jersey under the number, the auto, and then right there where the above my thumb, got the indentation for the certificate or whatever you want to call it. But I got that one pretty nice price too. I think that might have been only 65, 70 because I didn't want to spend much more if I could than what I had bought the other one for. The scuff is on the the top loader here, but here's a Johnny Taylor. Sure, he played with Rice, so see the finger? Let's see if any. Patch auto. Again, not a big fan of like the sticker auto and that, but I think that was a fairly cheap acquisition. I want to say under 20 delivered. Here's a shocker. 06 NT, Tarkenton Jumbo. There it is. Goofy number to 23. 11, 12, 10. 2011 numbered to 49. Tarkenton 3-color patch. Um, 59 tops, all-star, well-loved Hank Aaron. Pretty fancy Maddox. World Series patch, I think from 98. What SP game used. Uh, 97, Gene Upshaw. UD Legends, one of the most iconic football sets of all time. Threw a basketball in there too. Got it when it's George Mikan. 08, 09, I think, maybe. Might have been earlier than that. Bowman, some sort of Bowman. It's an, again, legit card. Not, I try not to get the TTMs or IP autos unless it's a ridiculously good deal and it's certified. Otherwise, I just try to stick with pack issued autos. Another Tarkenton with the Giants, 322. Out of 06 NT. 10. Out of, again, 01 Quantum to 100. And now we start to get into like the actual, the rows. Those are all on top. Clyde Bulldog Turner out of 06 and or Leaf Limited to 100. I don't know how you grade these. Jersey. Bobby Lane. Jersey to 25. Not this video, Clint. I don't have much Luke McCown. Josh, I do have Josh, but Luke, I think I got a Mirror Emerald rookie. Leaf certified the patch, ball, helmet, shoe one. But I don't have much other stuff of him just because I don't want to. I want to get more. I want to get more of the guys I want. I've got McCown. I've got a couple other players up just in the kiddie pool, but George McAfee cut out of 07. It's all right. There's a lot of McCowns out there. That's the 56. 07 or not 97 tops. I don't even know what it was. If it was Heritage or not, it was tops. It's like the rookie reprint. Auto George Blanda. This guy just died, and I've got more stuff of him too. And I think my buddy down in Illinois is like, you can make a killing. I think Chicago fan Jason had this, and I bought it off him on eBay. The R from Sayers. Sure, that'd go for a mint, or it would have when he passed. But again, I don't. It's the thing. I don't care. It's to 50. Vintage. If he watches this, I've had this for a while. Exquisite. 3-color paint patch of Barry Sanders to 40. Again, for any of the Packer fans out there, Boyd Dowler, Leaf Limited, 25. What was this? That's the only bad part about the NT. Another Bulldog Turner triple jersey, 06. 25. Bobby Bell, SI. Bill Berge. Out of that 97, here's another one. Ben Davidson. This is out of 05. There's Bob Brown. So Eagles fans getting a few in there. Here's my Sanders. I remember I spent, I think, like 89 on it in one of the Facebook auction pages. Again, it's a cut of a living guy. Not the greatest, but again, it's an 06. Nope, 07. So, again, clean. I'm not going to have to worry about fading on a sticker. It's a nice design. Hollow foil. The signature fits in the window. A nice picture of Barry. And it's, I don't know why it's 34, but this was a steal. This was like 25. But a flawless, and it's game used. Flawless 16 Bobby Lane patch. Out of that 2012 NT Buck Buchanan 25. Tommy Golf, where are you? Alan Page. People Eaters. Alan Page. 25 out of 9 classics. Yeah. I won AP and I got this for a song too. I think I got this for 45-ish. Mirror Gold. All on the sticker too. That was my key because he's got a wild auto. Number to 10. Arnie Weenmeister. Again, these cards are the best. When you've got them from like the 20s, 30s, 40s, maybe early 50s, it's the patches. It's just ridiculously nice to find. Be shocked how much Archie Manning stuff goes for. Happy to get that. 333 for the 3 colors. Out of 07, I think that one is. That's a 25. Guy that doesn't sign tons. Art Monk, numbered 100. 2001 preferred. George Papadopoulos. It's 25. And then I love these cards. The Crown Royale. That's also a 25. The patch. Another Alan Page, 3 color to 45. Another Alan Page, super small. See right there, the Viking cutout. Henry Ellard patch. That one's to 10. Forrest Gregg, 2 color to 25. Or no, to 50, pardon me. Forrest Gregg. Jersey auto to 50. Limited. Sonny Jurgensen, what up, Elon? 10. I'm gonna butcher this dude's name. Alex Wojciewicz. It's like Joseph Pelovitz. Cut out of 07 NT. That was another fairly decent steal. I think I had that for 50. Aeneas Williams. And that is the actual pack issued auto. above the NFL thing you can see there. It won't focus for shit. And then another George Papadopoulos, 25. Again, some of the stuff, I don't know why they graded it. Again, it helped the price in my favor. Marcus Allen, Jim Brown. I think that'd be number to 32. It's number to 25. 09 league leaders, Bobby Lane and Tom Fears. Just a plain jersey. But again, you see these guys from the 50s. There's not gluts of that stuff coming out. There will be Maynard and Largent. That's to 15. Jurgensen Romo to 25. Triple of Greg, Deacon, and Merlin Olsen. 25. 07 NT there. I got this off one of the Facebook groups way back when. Dual patch, McNair and Humble Pepper to 21. Danny. Here's a few of the ones that I got from the guy in Virginia. Barry Sanders, Bobby Lane, Doak Walker, Earl Dutch Clark. Dutch Clark is a helmet. 25 out of 06. Helmet with a little hole in there. The patch variation of 25 here of Jim Brown, Leroy Kelly, Otto Graham, Ozzie Newsome. Everybody's two colors. That's 25. Um, 25 just jerseys, but great backers from like the 70s and 80s. Singletary, LT, Hendricks, and Lambert. I think this is one of Michael Phelps' favorite cards that I've got on the Facebook groups. It's one of mine because I look for some of the stuff once in a while and I don't ever see it. And if I do, it's for a price that I'll never pay for it. I got this for like 30. Buck Buchanan, Bob Greasy, Jack Lambert, and Franco Harris. Hall of Fame material quad. Lambert's a hint of a 3-color. You can sort of see that yellow. Everyone else is 2. Greasy is a nice patch. The other 2 are like seams. Top there, 1 of 10. And it is game worn. 25. Ray and Ed Reed. Absolute. Jimmy Brown, the toe, Lou Groza. Andy Reid and Dick Vermeil. Namath and Riggins. Limited. One of my favorite Randy Moss cards, and I've got quite a few patches of him. That'll be another video. Let's probably make that video too. Here's a Biletnikoff, who I loved too. And then Randy Moss to 27. And then Clyde Bulldog Turner and Mel Hein. Sort of 08 to 50. Again, Black Jade Rose has a lot of that stuff up for prices that she'll never get, but I guess it's always nice to dream. Shula and E. James to 100. Lambert stuff. I try to get as much as I can of him. I don't know if that second row will have more, but that's my guy. I love Lambert. Him and Phil Villapiano, but he doesn't have much. He wasn't a lengthy player, so he doesn't have a ton out there. He's a triple. Jimmy Parker, Raymond Berry, Lenny Moore to 99, and that's out of 9 National Treasures. Franco, Bradshaw, Stallworth, jersey, shoe for Bradshaw, a jersey for Stallworth, 25. Singletary, Taylor, and Lott, all 80s defenders. 2-3, 2-color, 25. See Singletary on the bottom of the H, orange. Gerard, Roethlisberger, Terry Bradshaw to Ultimate. I think Ultimate. UD Premier. Casper, Jim Kelly, and Stallworth, 25. And those are cheapies. Those are 15 or less. Same here, 25, just a different jersey cutout. Brad's the same one as before, but the shoe's a little nicer. See those holes there to 25. This one, fuck, in the next two, though the next whatever. There's gonna be a lot coming up. This one, when I won it, even at like $90, I thought it was a fucking steal. Because you throw in the popularity of a couple of these players, and you throw in the popularity of the franchise. Stallworth was a criminally underrated. Criminally. Again, if he played in today's game, he'd have Harrison, Fitzgerald numbers, Hopkins, super numbers. But they didn't have to do it then because their defense did a lot and Franco Harris did a lot. So you didn't have to, and then Farquhar, whatever, the running back as well. You didn't have to have Swan and Stallworth constantly go up because you were down 28 to 10. They were up 35 to 10. So you didn't need to throw. But the franchise being what it is, being one of probably the top 5 collected franchises out there, especially of the vintage stuff, to get this for like 90, 85, 90. And the numbering, I'll show you the back. Frenchy Farquhar, I don't know. There's a Q in there somewhere. Clyde Bulldog Turner, middle is Butkus, this end is Singletary. That is fucking Phil. And that was under a C note. That's criminal. 3-3-3 across the boards, triple threes. Just insanity. One of my favorite cards, and I'm not a Bears fan by any stretch of the imagination, but the next one too, this was I think under 55, under 50 maybe. Not the greatest of patches on the first two, but Barry Sanders has a nice patch. This is number 25. Fuqua, there you go. Elway, Favre, Sanders. $25. Jurgensen, Staubach, Smoking Joe. This was under 50 as well. Again, Could be a lot more color, but with this stuff, you take it when it pops up. Because it, like me, I will not sell these. I'd rather be buried with them, and unless something again unimaginable happens, then perhaps yes. But most of the stuff is going to be staying with me because there's nothing I want more than this. Cowboys fans, we got Landry, Staubach, and Dorsett, and that's the 25 as well. And that's part of, I think, his jacket. This was a cheap win, too. Again, one guy for sure on there I loved. The Nightmare I loved. His time, he was very limited. The other two guys didn't do much. Jacobs had a little run, but I think it's them there too. Earl Campbell, Brandon Jacobs, Beanbag Wells, and the Nigerian Nightmare. Friend is to 15. Another 07, Rosie Brown, Jim Parker, Chuck Bednarik, 25. It's like $40 for this. Tom Fears, Jim Parker, and Dick Night Train Lane. $25. And then Bambi and Antonio Gates out of Leaf Limited. Bambi stuff still surprisingly spendy. 30 there. Just because again, he didn't have much. He just had a few years of that stuff, and you haven't seen Allworth since and anything. Here's another for 25, different patch cutout. Chuck Foreman, Mean Joe Green, the Super Bowl. Those are a 10. This was a steal, $15. Somebody had to buy it now. And after I think 2000 or 2001, these were fucking just tough to get. You couldn't. So for 15 for Freddie Dean, all in. I mean, they book for stupid amounts, but try finding them. You'll see one other one at some point. Oh, Bob's going on live now, so these will be the last three I show. So I want to send everybody over to Bob Lewis. Go watch him opening packs with his paw. Triple patch. Who's this? Litnikoff. Again, another low numbered one. I don't know. To 6. I think that one cost me like 40-ish. Or yeah, prime, but 211. Still to 6. Exquisite 09 triple patch. Wish there's more color. Erlache, DeMarcus Ware, and Ray Lewis. 25 again. Don't know why they graded it. Just a baffler. And I got this off of when I was on there, the Packers group. You'll hear Michael talk about it. This from Not Yet Rated. You'll hear Scotty Tradition talk about it, and you'll hear Joey Burkhead talk about it. Guy was selling stuff. I don't know if it was Michael or Joey messaged me, said, hey, this guy's got Forrest Gregg 101 patch. we know you love patches, Hall of Famers, and this is 100% truth. So I was able to pick this up for I think 70 or 75 shipped, and no regrets. Out of 07 Leaf Limited. It's 2 color, but again, you find an old 3 color, you're paying 2 to 3 times, especially of a Packer. So I'll show you. He's got the Still has a sleeve in the back. 1 of 1. So that's like the first row. I still have this row here to go through. And at some point in time soon, we will do that. But I want everybody, if you watch, you're still here, go over, watch Bob. That's what I'm going to do right now. Just because that's what I like Bob, support people in the community, and to watch him and his old man break some cards. That's what I'm about. So, again, folks, tomorrow night, 7:35-ish, Steve and I'll be on. Same StreamYard channel. It resets, so that's why I'm doing this tonight, because I can. I might do, I don't know if I'd do one live, or I'll just do another thing like this and not do it live at some point. But oh, I agree, Vinny. That a 50-50 on the Greg basically diagonally, that's, I'll take that any day, especially a 1-on-1. And then you have the shine from the Leaf Limited back then, and then Serial Limited as such. It's a Packer, it's a Hall of Famer, recent Hall of Famer, which should have been in long ago. You just can't get much better than that. That's the thing. There's so much of that stuff out there. I haven't picked up much of it recently, and I regret not doing so, but I know, and it goes back to our talking points, Steve and I, the focus. If I don't hone in my focus, it doesn't matter how much I would sell. I could never keep up with what I want, and so it's you let some stuff go that you regret to a degree, but we have to remind ourselves every time we can't have everything that we want, unless again we win like a huge lottery, Mega Millions, Powerball, like the $1 billion. Then you can start getting a lot of stuff you like. But at the same time, I'd be more apt to try to pick up shit for all you guys out there that have remained loyal to me and try to help my family and help Naomi and so on and so forth, and just make sure everything financially. A lot of people didn't have to worry about shit when that $1 billion type situation. But yeah, tomorrow night we'll be talking about. I don't know what I put. He says like etiquette, and just trying to grow friendships in the hobby and do it organically. Don't, and not something where it's pushed. Just something where you're your authentic self and whatnot. But I'll save that for tomorrow night. I won't push it on you tonight. But watch tomorrow if you can. If you can't, it'll be in the archives, and I'll get another one of these going because I know Snoop wanted to see him. And like I said, this is just through the letter J. So the other stuff is probably going to be some more quad player or more multiplayer cards. A, B, C, D, E for Alvin Bethea. He'll be in there. That I had Fran. Yeah, so there'll be a lot of interesting stuff. Again, a lot of stuff maybe a lot of you guys haven't seen. Maybe some stuff you've seen once or twice. Maybe you've just seen it and long since forgotten. So make sure to stay tuned for that down the road. I don't know when. I want to keep the StreamYard stuff. Like I said, it resets tonight. It's until October 5th. It's today. So I figured I have time to do this. So just wanted to make sure to get it in while I have the available time, space, and sort of motivation to do it. That's the key. Just trying to get these videos out, but not saturate the market where you guys are just getting tired of listening. At times, most times, I feel I talk too much. That I'm boring you to death, but I just hope that information is picked up along the way throughout the rambling. And if it's not, let me know. So Go watch Bob. I'm jumping off now because I'm going to watch Bob and I want to watch him rip packs. So take her easy, YouTube. She's easy. Remember, there's a whole stack of them coming up. Whole another stack. Bob's on now, Steve. Bob's on. I want to go watch Bob. Oh, yes, we will. We will. Take her easy, YouTube. She's easy. Take her twice.